Hello everybody. So in this video, I will be talking about Tom Holland and Zendaya's relationship. This is a requested one. I was running a vote and I asked if you guys want me to do a reading on Tom Holland and Zendaya or Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid, and you have picked this one. So let's get started. And before starting the reading, I want to tell you all that please be respectful whether you like this couple or not, whether you have a crush on Tom Holland or Zendaya. Please be respectful with the choices. And also, I would like to clarify one thing. I never do future readings. So, what I'm going to be talking about is their current energy. Uh, Part of the reason I don't do future reading is because I believe in the free will, and I do believe you can always change your future with your action. So the whole because and we have a lot of future, like for example, if you know a lot of future in a lot of dimensions, like not a lot of multiverses. So that's why I never really do it, and sometimes it can affect, even though I'm not sure if they're gonna come and listen to this reading, but if they do, I don't want them to make the decision based on my future reading. Here is the thing. Okay, I said it. And also there are more choices for a celebrity compared to someone who is a non-celebrity, for that matter. For example, if you are living in a very isolated village, the choices that you have to meet a new person, a new lover, is way less than compared to someone who is in the public eye all the time and surrounded by beautiful people around them, beautiful, talented, gorgeous people. Especially if you're an actor, your job is to be very, very vulnerable with your co-artists, and that's easy for you to fall in love. When you're vulnerable, you fall in love. So they have more choices than the regular people. um so let's get started with the reading, and I'm channeling the energy. So let's just see what Tom Holland feels about Zendaya, and then we will do what Zendaya feels about Tom Holland, and so on. So first, let's do what Tom Holland feels about Zendaya. I got one card for Tom Holland, and I got the second one for Zendaya. All right, let's see. Tom Holland, Zendaya. Okay, I would be needing a clarification card. Okay, Fool, and I got the Hermit in reverse. So I see I got the Tower moment in reverse from Tom Holland, and I got the Five of Pentacles for Zendaya. And then to clarify those cards, I'm seeing the Fool card and the Hermit card. So these two people seems like, I mean, it seems like they both had so many challenges, even though like they're really, really young. The challenges could be dealing with uh the entertainment industry from a very young age. Both of them started, as far as I know, Zendaya is a Disney, uh, like a Disney girl or something they called it in America. I'm not really sure, but it means she was really young when she started. Same goes for Tom Holland. So I do see with the Fool card, um, Tom kind of felt like he actually finally found someone he can resonate with Zendaya. He can be himself, and it seems like a restart. Like when you have started something much earlier in life, restarting seems hard, even though if you're like 24, 25, whatever your age is, right? With Zendaya, I see with the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit card in reverse. So I see Zendaya also had a very hard life. Not, I'm not saying, okay, so now, okay, they're celebrities in their child, what hardship, of course they have their fair share of hardship, no matter what we want to believe. So with and the Hermit card in reverse, I'm seeing Tom, she feels really comfortable around Tom, that she can like take her mask off, and so her real self is in a hermit mode that we don't really get to see with Zendaya. But Zendaya feels so comfortable with Tom that she can definitely go hermit reverse and be, and finally can become very vulnerable with Tom. So this is what connected them into a deeper level. So I'm shuffling the cards back and see. Um, this is why they got really attracted towards each other. This is why they really like each other. This is why they were even considering dating each other. So let's see let's see what makes them very compatible. Okay, so I got one for Tom and one. Let's see for Zendaya what comes up. Okay, I got two cards. Okay. So the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse, and I got the Page of Swords. So what I'm seeing is, with in their past lovers, and of course they probably had past lovers. Um, Zendaya was had hard time dealing with people who are really really immature. With the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing that like very immature man. If I'm not sure who she dated before, he or she, whatever. I don't know. They're I mean, of course, now we can tell it's a heterosexual relationship, but whatever, people gets really triggered nowadays. So I just try to say he, I try to stay as neutral as possible, as fluid as possible with the gender choices of the ex-lovers or the lovers that hasn't come to the daylight yet. So Zendaya, I'm seeing with her past lovers, she had to deal with someone who's like extremely immature, and with Tom, I'm seeing he just had a hard time connecting with anyone with the Eight of Cups in reverse. So with the Page of Swords, I'm seeing, though it's pages and it talks about like a new beginning. Sometimes Page is a younger energy, but not and a little bit immature compared to definitely the Empress and Emperor. But the Page is still a refreshing new energy, but not in this case it's not immature, it's just a new beginning. And they're very compatible with each other because they could create a new pattern. They just got out of the cycle of, I wouldn't say toxic relationship, but the kind of relationship they didn't want. With each other they can actually create a new pattern, if that makes sense, a pattern that didn't existed before they into each other's life, or decided to date each other. It's a new energy that they none of them ever had to never had the privilege to enjoy. So they're both really enjoying it. I'm also seeing, I would be needing a clarification card for what I'm seeing. Let's hmm. Okay, so I'm also seeing with the Three of Pentacle in reverse. Yeah, yeah, that both of them had, not, I think it's Zendaya. I think Zendaya sort of had like a hard time, uh, mm, creating like, with diplomacy, like, or she's probably not like a very diplomatic person, which Tom is, in my opinion. And also with the cards, I have also done a reading on Tom Holland before. If you want to watch that, I'll link it down below. So I'm seeing like Tom understands that, so they basically complement each other, if that makes sense. Complement as in like, not like give compliments. I'm talking about like they. So what lacks in Zendaya's nature is taken care of by Tom, and what lacks in Tom's nature is taken care of by Zendaya. So this is why they're very connected. I'm not. Let's. Yeah. So far, it's just a very practical partnership, if that makes sense. More than love, it's more of a like practical, a very helpful relationship for each other. This partnership, these are the kind of partnership you need in order to make a marriage work. But let's see, what kind of, without getting too much into detail, what kind of love affair, like what actually their love life looks like, without getting into too much details. Let's see, their love life, like what's happening currently, their current energy. Oh, the Emperor. Good. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Uh, the Five of Wands, clarified by the Moon card. Okay. So, I'm definitely seeing, and also as I remember the reading I've done on Tom Holland, Tom seems like extremely sure about this connection with the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing that he is extremely happy in this connection. Zendaya is the kind of woman he always wanted to have in his life. Um, So far, he remembers. So he's doing great. Like he doesn't have any question about this connection. He's like very happy and very, very. The last time I did a reading on Tom, I have seen that he's a very, very diplomatic, very, very mm, intelligent, very smart as a person. So he understands what works for him and what doesn't work for him. He's a great, like, how to say that, great, he can judge things really well, if that makes sense. I see that kind of energy in him again today in the reading. However, I'm seeing Five of Wands and Moon card for Zendaya. I would be needing another card to just clarify this situation. Ouch. Okay, I got the Five of Pentacles again. So Zendaya probably have a little bit hard time dealing with letting go of her past, right? And I also got Four of Pentacles in reverse. So it does like make a lot of sense with okay, so with the Five of Wands, I'm still seeing like she has hard time letting go of this her past. With the Moon card, she's not seeing things as clearly as Tom can see, because as I said, this man is the definition of cool, calm, collected. And inside, outside, they can play whatever role the manager asks them to play. But he is a very thought out person. Like he's very sorted out inside him. He's he. So Zendaya, on the other hand, has a little bit of anxiety going on. She has a little bit of I'm seeing a little bit of, how to say that, a little bit of confusion going on with the Moon card, and also Five of Pentacles came again. It's probably she's having her time letting go of her past, which she needs to do in order to understand this connection more clearly. And Tom has no confusion whatsoever. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. He's like very happy. He is very happy in her company. Although Zendaya has a little bit of confusion in this connection. Uh, Well, honestly, I don't really have any advice for Tom because he is doing great, and he also he is very good at taking life as it comes, accepting life as it comes. So even if God forbids anything happens to this relationship, he would be able to accept it and move on very easily. Then there's the one who has a hard time letting go of any connection, letting go of anything that happened to her life. I'm not really sure why. Let's see why. um okay, let's not okay, that actually calls for a personal reading on Zendaya. I wouldn't get into much detail because it's a couple reading. Let's see, what advice do I have for this connection. It's going to be again a very short and simple reading. I got the Strength card, I got the Knight of Wands, and I got the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. Well, okay, Nine of Wands, right? So, and the Strength card. This will, even though this connection looks extremely magical, divine, and perfect, it's not that yet, and nothing can be perfect for that matter. Don't even expect for that. But I do see this particular connection needs a little bit of a strengthening. It's not yet a relationship can that is like ready for marriage. I'm not sure if they're gonna get married anytime soon. If they're planning to do that, if they came to me for a reading, I would say hold on, because marriage is not only about two soul connecting each other. It's also about, it has social, legal, government. Everybody is involved in a marriage. So this relationship is not ready enough to involve other people in this connection yet. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. I'm saying it's yet to come. That kind of energy is yet to come. So marriage, I'm not saying they should get married like tomorrow, or they should not get married next year. I'm just saying until they and it can until they reach a certain certainty, if that makes sense. Certain situation, certain place in this connection, they shouldn't announce any engagement or get married. They shouldn't involve other people in this relationship yet. And marriage is basically involving the government, the league, the law, and the family, and like everybody in a relationship. So they're not ready for that yet, energy wise. If they want to make the decision in spite of not being ready, which we do all the time, people usually get married without being ready. Is it a good thing to do? Usually not. But then again, whatever action you take, it's all depends on what karma you're doing and what action you're taking. And if the challenges that would come with an unready marriage, if you are up for dealing with those challenges, it all depends on that, right? So I'm not gonna say they should or shouldn't do, but I would still say it would be a good decision to like hold on for a little bit, take a step back, and really see and create more. It's like, okay, so here is the one example. So if you want to build a castle and want to live in there, first you need to build up the foundation, then you need to put one brick after another, then you need to like put all the polyester, and then you put color in the building, then you do everything, and then you go and move into this house. If you, however, just move into the house without completing all the work, then you might have to face the challenges of building the house while living in there. Do you want to do that? That's up to you, right? But then again, it's not very convenient. So I'm not seeing that relationship has yet reached that point where they both are ready to get married, even though Tom, as I said, he is up for any challenges, and Zendaya is not really ready. Um, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see, is there anything else I can say about this relationship? Yes, I got the star card, the death card, I got the Knight of Swords reverse again, and I got the Three of Swords. So again, I'm seeing certain changes need to take place in order to make this into a successful union. So I do see one of them need to change a cycle. They need to like, create a new cycle, get into a new cycle totally, because I see the Three of Swords here. Someone still need to like get rid of, let go of a heartbreak they had previously. Um, a new beginning is really important. I would also say maybe it's talking about a certain energetical shift in the life of these two people. So yeah, I'm seeing that. So yeah, I would say this is a great relationship. Like they're happy, but still not mature enough for to legalize it, or involving other people in this connection. That's all I'm seeing. I'm getting the same messages again and again and again and again and again. So um, yeah, let's just see what last card do I get in here. Okay, I got the Temperance card and the Eight of Wands. Yes. And I got the Two of Cups. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. So they need the necessary patience. Like with patience, they need to go a little bit slow with this connection, right? With the Eight of Wands, I'm seeing a very beautiful future possibilities for this connection. Like, of course, if they take enough time and work on each other, work on the relationship, you're gonna build a very strong foundation. I do see the Two of Cups happening very beautifully. It requires a little bit of patience and a little bit of work, and they need to take a step back before they can take the big step in their life. That's the advice for both of them. It's a great relationship still. And I do not see anything wrong happening, anything bad happening. It's just, it's not ready yet. It's gonna get ready, but it's not ready yet, right? That's um, that's the case with so many people. Like I have met so many people who are in this situation, but some of them are rushing into marriage, and some of them actually take a step back and they marry in the right time. So right time as in divine timing for them, whatever right time divine has chosen for them or their higher self has chosen for them. So that's the reading on Zendaya and Tom Holland. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay blessed and I love you all. Bye.